I am Taylor Bingle.
I'm Thomas Friedman.
I am Kevin.
I'm Eric Monjean.
I am Michael Moody.
I'm Thom Neff.
I'm Bill Watts.
I am Zach Wheelans.
I am Andrew Wolfgren.
Taylor, failure is an opportunity bingo.
Thomas James Friedman, master of cottage cheese.
My name is Kevin Kerner. I'm a student. I am also the ghost of every river that's run in this country.
Munjin, spirit of a beatnik.
Michael Francis Mooney, student.
My name is Thom Watts Neff, and I am a professional hen teaser.
Ben Watts, friend of Thom Neff.
Zachary Maxwell Taylor Wheelans, sometimes called Whalens, sometimes called Zach.
Andrew Wolfgren. Sarcastist.
Surfing, walking. Walking.
Well, I like to play guitar.
Well, at least I know why they're usually here so long. Anyway, remember Honора's throwdown comment about her new paintings?
There's some newer pieces, and Roger and I have to have a throw down on it.
If I know Roger, he's already put one of them in the storage pile. Here's Honora's chance to really throw down. Will it be a head?
We have to talk about the new painting. I've done my research.
Performing or fine arts. Music, film. If I say arithmetic, I like crossword puzzles. Those are good.
My ambitions are boards and music.
I like to smile, have a good time, play guitar, think a lot, that kind of thing.
Figure out and put a piece of shit in my room. Pretty much.
This morning, my friend found a box of shit in his room. It's horrible. It's funny though.
Well, the year was 1998, I believe, and I had just gotten my Volkswagen Beetle. Gold, 1974. Very nice. So I was taking it out for a drive. I was going to my sister's house, which was 2 hours away in Massachusetts. And being the anal retentive kid I am, I went to check the oil before I left. And I'd gotten into a habit of leaving the rag inside the engine, next to on it, like sort of a side compartment in the Beetle. So I checked it and I put the rag on the side, and I closed it all up and started down the highway. And I'm going down the highway at about 80 miles an hour, and there's a big truck behind me. And all of a sudden, I noticed that the speedometer is going down steadily to zero. Steadily. So I got a little worried, considering there's a truck behind me, so I quickly swerved off the road, and immediately the cab was engulfed in a grayish white smoke. Well, I was a little upset, I didn't know exactly what had happened. So I just sat there for a few minutes until I actually was starting to die of asphyxiation in the cab. So I got out and I wondered, what was it? Did I overheat the car? What the hell happened? I don't know a damn thing about cars. So I got out of the car and for some reason it just hit me. I opened the it's not the hood, it's the back there. Anyway, I opened up the engine compartment and I reached my hand in there and I pulled out a rag. What had happened was the rag had come out of its compartment, bumped over, and had been sucked into the air-cooled engine. Overheated the car, boiled the oil, and completely wrecked the entire engine. So I had a dead car, dead engine, and it was there by the side of the road, and the cop came and told me that I was wearing the same boots that she had. It was a good ending for the evening.
My strange story consists of the fact that I almost bit off part of my tongue. In fact, I did bite off part of my tongue. And that is my strange story because it was during my sleep. And I woke up with part of my tongue missing and blood running from my mouth. And that is my strange story.
The psychology department of my school put out pamphlets on certain disorders. I stole the packets on kleptomania.
The first year I played baseball was in Pony League on the tees, and we were playing on this cow field, and I was playing center field, and a ball was hit right at me, and I started running to go to catch it, and I swiped my glove to catch the ball, and didn't think I caught it, so I started looking around all over the place for a good 10 seconds, and everyone, all the parents, all the kids, started yelling at me, "Get the ball, get the ball!" And I heard from the crowd my father go, "Look in your glove!" So I looked, and in my glove was the ball.
Funny story. Me and my friend, Zach, left a box of shit in our other friend's room the other day.
The other day, my friend Andrew got a box of shit delivered to him on his table.
Funny story. When I was 3 years old, we were taking my grandmother's laundry to her, and our driveway went uphill. Mom said, "Hold on to the laundry, Zach, at all costs." We had an old Jeep with seats along the sides. Going up the driveway, the rocky driveway, went over a bump. Laundry bag went flying out the back. Zach jumped after it. 1 of 7 concussions.
Somebody took a shit yesterday in a box and put it in my fucking room. What's funny about that?
Breath?
I've been asked this question many times, and what I finally come up with is the meaning of life is to move around and do stuff. Now that may seem like a very amateur view of life, but if you consider it, it's actually very complex. You always have to be moving around, which means not being in ruts. You constantly have to change things. Variety is very important, and doing things, doing stuff. You can never just get too relaxed. You've always got to be doing something. It doesn't have to be anything huge, but something. So whether that's studying plate tectonics or playing with Tinker toys, you got to be doing something.
I would have to say the meaning of life is strategy. And that's all I have to say about that.
The ceremony begins whenever you want.
Are you happy?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Yes.
Then you're fine.
The meaning of life is love. Love someone or having someone love you. And to do good. I'm going to quote a movie. We move through this life and we try and do good. If we can do good and not hurt anybody else, well, that's it.
Find something you love to do and do it for the rest of your life.
That's an easy one. Soup. Soup. Simple as that. Soup.
Find happiness with yourself, happiness of your friends, comfort in your self-image and yourself, not necessarily self-image, more or less your what you're involved in. Kind of like finding a city where everything's just around there for you, everything you want, everything you need.
Where you are standing, dinosaurs did the dance. The Indians told the story. Now it has come to pass. The Indians had a legend. The Spaniards lived for gold. Men came and killed them, but they haven't really gone. We live in the city of dreams. We drive on this highway of fire. Germany and Europe, and southern USA, they made this little